Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday, December 11th, 2019. Okay, so we are so close. The full moon is actually visible. I mean, obviously it's December 12th. It is December 12th at 12:12, which, if you know anything about the master number, as I've mentioned to you before, and if you haven't heard me say this yesterday, the number 12, the implication of that is not only that the portal has opened for many who have been meditating in order to receive downloads, that will be happening. However, in addition to that, let us not forget how important it is as to how far we've gotten at this juncture in our lives. The lessons that we've learned, the understanding, and the compassionate devotion to becoming better, right, human beings on this earth plane. Learning our lessons and moving forward with gratitude, for sure. Okay, so if you watched my video yesterday, we had pulled the Fulfillment of Wishes card. And the Fulfillment of Wishes card is your higher self, the wise one, standing with the treasure box open. So the Fulfillment of Wishes card, as I mentioned, sorry for the interruption. The Fulfillment of Wishes card that I pulled yesterday with the treasure box open on that, depicting on that card as the treasures that we find within us, that's where we find our soul. So there are reasons for the universe to isolate us so that we can find our soul's purpose, right? What does that mean, isolate us? Well, it means that during this course of over the past decade, let's say, let's just put it as that, the decade, we might have endured losing friendships, relationships, in order to find our own path that leads us to, what is our purpose in life? What are we passionate about? Okay? So, let us heed the call of our soul's purpose, and let us be very grateful for how far we've come and all the lessons that we've learned. Okay, let's see what the universe has to say to us tomorrow again. Oh, that last thing, the 12th at exactly 12:12, and that's Eastern time, okay, will be the actual, you can see it beforehand, but that is the time where the full moon will be in its full capacity. Okay, so if you're on the East Coast, it's 12:12 exactly. West Coast, obviously, 9:12. Okay? All right, let's see what the universe has to say to us. Okay, so let's see what this means. This means that we are, many things, right? We need to open our hearts to give and receive. There's many who are being reborn, right? The healing is still, for many, is still happening, okay? That is, we all heal at certain time frames. There is you cannot really put a time frame on healing. Everyone's different, okay? So, the growth, the healing, for whoever, potentially, if a child maybe it's waiting upon the child to be born and or rebirth. I am not feeling this as a loss of a child. I do not feel that. I feel this is more about the depicting of healing in order to be reborn, and then it will turn around. So I feel, and we will look at this as more healing than anything that's needed. Okay? Okay. So that's what we're doing. We are trying to get away from what we think in order to heal. Our thoughts hinder our soul's growth. Okay? What we think, we become. Therefore, don't be in your mind too much and just allow the healing to happen. That's what this is. Now, this Seven of Swords is looking back. Let's see what the next card will come to say. Looking and thinking about a new beginning, right? Now, yesterday we had the new beginning. So what does that mean, right? When one card, there's a similar card, which is this one right here. Yesterday we had this card upright, okay? That means that some people, okay, because this reading is for many of whoever thousands of people watch this channel, okay? So what it means is yesterday it was upright because for some, they have been given the go-ahead to, they've been receiving downloads, they've become enlightened, and they are going forward, right? Pushing forward. For others, it's just taking a little longer. That's it. There's a little more healing to happen so that a new beginning, so on the board, it looks like this, okay? So there's more healing to be had, so a rebirth for others can take place. This Seven of Swords is just looking at, if you stay in your head, you're not going to be able to move forward. So get out of your head so that you can become enlightened to move forward. And it's all about just the completion of your healing process. Okay? So that's why the depiction of the cards sometimes are upright and sometimes are not. Because the universe is telling, for some, this has taken place. For others, we're still working on it. And with the ace here, let's just say it could be another week to a month. I don't think it's any longer. I believe that this closeout will happen for most who are undergoing the healing process and starting over before the end of the year is complete. Before 2019 closes, will be those people who are meant to be completely healed and move into a new beginning, a new life. This will happen for them within that time frame. Okay? It could be a week, it could be a month, but no longer than that. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay? And then we'll be charging ahead. We'll be moving ahead and letting everyone know that this is the start of something new. The page comes in to say, the message is that I have learned and now moving forward, right? You just need, for some, for many, getting out of your mind. It's all about mind control, okay? So just get out of your head. When you have a thought that doesn't belong there, right? When a thought is in your mind's eye and it doesn't belong there, it comes out as negative, comes out as demanding, comes out as egoic. Send love to it, send love to the thought and turn it around. And that's how you're going to move forward. And that's the message for today, for all who are going through the final healing process that requires us to get out of our mindset. And then we will be able to level up, this is my level up card, right? We'll be leveling up, meaning moving to our higher self, soul's growth, where the treasures are found. This is your soul, right? Here's your soul ascending into a new paradigm shift. This is my paradigm shift card. Walking away now from the past hurts, pains, and now all the cups by the end of the year will be completely released. We're releasing all of this to start anew. Okay? So these cards will write themselves up within the next week. The next week to the next, within December ending, right? This is like the first of the year coming in. All right. And then underneath that, we have the King of Swords. What does that tell me? It's the masculine energy who is needing to get out of their thoughts. We had the masculine energy yesterday as well. So the masculine energy is the one that, let's just say, for lack of a better way to say it, is the one that needs right now to really focus on getting out of their head. And this is not easy for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? If you are that masculine energy, the universe is saying you are the only one sabotaging your growth right here. You're the only one doing it, right? So like I said, when you have the thoughts, whatever you say to yourself, just let that be, let it go, send it love and light, and move on. And your blessings are coming. The blessings of new beginnings. For this is for some who have not yet gotten out of their head completely. Now, the mind is a powerful tool, as we know. So use it to benefit you, right? It is the heart and the mind need to there's synergy here, right? So you're going to be in control of telling your mind, okay, so I'm in charge, I'm following my heart, and I'm healing. I'm going to give myself time to heal, and that's it, right? It's that simple. Okay. It's not, I shouldn't say it is, it's not, it's simple to say it, but more difficult to actually, to do it. But that's why you give, and everyone is got their own time frame as far as final healing is concerned, okay? It looks like it's just the masculine who is now needing to just be in the light, right? This is not getting the downloads because you're not, it's not easy to connect with someone who's always in their head, right? If you're trying to get anything from the universe, or to level up, your soul wants to complete this healing process so that you can level up. Send your thoughts, love and light, and that's all you need. That's all you need to say. Change the thoughts make them positive, okay? All right, let's see. What else? Any more information here? Allowing us then to move forward. Absolutely. Going toward the light. In calm waters, right? What is the calm waters? It's peace of mind. The peace of mind is all that's needed to complete the healing so that a new beginning can start. Okay? All right. And that is the message, okay, from the Page of Wands. The message for the day is you will be able to finish your healing process before the end of the year. Most everyone will. It is your destiny to complete your healing, masculine, feminine, becoming one and whole. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So what did we say about this? A shakeup. The universe isolates you. You can see the depiction on the card. The depiction of the masculine being isolated in order to find one's purpose, one's path. A passionate new beginning will begin. but one had to become isolated and break free, which is the Seven of Swords in the depiction here. You're breaking free from the isolation that you've put yourself in. It's all about you doing this. So release. This is something that only you can do so that you can start new. And you will. You will. Everyone is going to be complete before the end of the year closes with their healing, moving toward the light with peace of mind as you complete a very, like, this is the end. 10. What does that mean? Well, the end of the isolation, because you will have achieved your healing and ability to move forward. There it is. Now the Ace of Wands is upright. Okay? So the story is beautiful. We go from not becoming enlightened, so to speak, with what we need to do as our purpose and passion in life, that is actually worth more than any mind can control, because it comes from the heart. The heart. This is about devotion. This is about the giving and receiving of love, being able to open your heart now. This is what you're doing. When which if you've been watching my channel, when we go through a time of isolation, right, you can see this man has his arms closely to his chest, and he's actually trying to not be in his heart center. He's unable to open his heart chakra because he's been isolated. But it was for a purpose, to heal from whatever this energy has had to heal from. In order to open your heart, you must go through this. And when you feel like you're not, and I've spoken about this before, when your heart's not open, you feel this pulling back, right? And the only thing that's doing it is your mind and the lessons that you've taken with you. I mean, that's what you keep, it's like constantly thinking about everything that has put you in this place of, you're holding back. So this had to be isolated in order to be healed. All right? In order to be healed completely from this. Okay? And then it comes out that what happens? Well, we go from not giving and receiving love to opening our heart to love and finding our soul purpose and treasures within, because it is from the heart center that we find this. Okay? All right. Good. The bottom of the deck is, again, the ego trying to get the best of oneself. Well, this isn't going to happen because, well, obviously, we are learning, we are going through that right now. And most of you are now entering the light, right? And dropping all of your egos. No more temptations. No more going through all the negative thinking, the non-believing, not believing in yourself enough, the instability, the fear. This is all being washed out. The materialism even, okay? What are we tempted by? Even the fruits of another. That will all, that's where all this is being washed out. It is. Oh my. And it's double. Look at this. So yeah, it's taken a while for many, because this is all about getting out of whatever your ego, right? This is your ego. And it came in, like, it comes in loud and strong just so that it can keep you isolated. What is your ego? It's your mind and the negativity in the mind, because not all your mind is negative. The decisions that you make for your life are positive. We always try to look at our heart. What does our heart say? And then we proceed, right? But this overthinking, negative thinking closes up your heart chakra. And then you're not able to show your heart in giving and receiving in love, of love. So this is what you have been working on and you're completing right now. Okay? It comes out twice, which means, and thank God it's beautiful because it is reversed. And then you take charge of your life, right? You move forward. You go from covering your heart center, center to still a little, a little leery, however, enlightened. But most important, not as much leery as much as self-control. Learning to control your mind so that you can feel your way through. And that's where this is the healing. This is where the healing is happening, so that you can see, you can depict the difference of feeling your way through versus thinking your way through. It's all about the ego and controlling your mind and knowing what's important. So the isolation is there as a treasure for you. Even though you've lost friendships and relationships, these people, places, and things that no longer serve you had to happen for your soul's growth, to find your treasure. And now you're going to heal and move forward. And that is the success that you will have. Because this truth comes from the universe. You see, the cards are depict the story perfectly. Okay? The treasure is within your heart. The people, places, and things that have had to go away were there. They were also there for a reason, mind you, right? They were there for a reason, without question. Whether it be, your loss of a job, moving house, selling a home, changing your perspective, opening your heart to understanding that when you're thinking something but you're not feeling it, being able to dissect it and be able to decipher what your heart wants versus what your head's trying to tell you want, right? Okay. One card from the Ascended Masters and Archangels. And this is this is leveling up, guys. This is leveling up. So hang in there. We have only 3 more weeks until the end of 2019 closes. At that point, we are all going to be so blessed with where we've gotten to, because many are going to find what their soul's purpose is this lifetime, and or whatever it is that the universe wants you to understand at this point in time. Okay? All right. One card from, and I got 2, so let's take both. Odin is the master of the psychic insight, which is our higher self, and for some a beautiful guardian angel that protects. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. What is the intuition? The intuition is keeping your heart open and knowing. When your eyes are closed, you know that you're following your heart because you don't sit there and go back and forth. You allow the mind to just run like crazy, but you don't embrace the mind with love and light, and then follow your heart. So many are opening up to this insight. Many are realizing that that is what is happening to you, which is great. Mary Magdalene comes in to tell us that the teacher awakens. This is a lesson for many whose soul's purpose, their treasure, is going to be teaching this because they have learned it. Many of you out there who understand this reading and it applies to you will be teaching your journey going through this and what you've been through. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Right? It is all about the foundation, building your foundation from the ground up, and the love in your heart. It's all about love with all the red, and the white is all the truth. So Mary Magdalene and Odin, as masculine and feminine energies, come in to say your psychic knowledge is on point. You're going to level up, heal your heart chakra, get out of the obsessive thinking and places, people, and or things that were no longer needed in your life in order for you to grow into the beautiful lotus flower. Okay? And that is where your treasure is, your heart. Okay. Have a fabulous day, and we will talk tomorrow. Take care. Sending you love and blessings.